I'm live. Welcome in. Let's see. I'm Stephanie, and I'm Stephanie of Green Pastures, and I am talking to my camera, which is right there. 2 weeks ago, I did my very first live stream with the intention of doing one more that afternoon, maybe, or that evening, or diving in the next day to finish working through this program that I've been learning how to do live streams on, kind of building my skills as I go and building confidence, and then jumping in and doing a weekly live stream. And what happened was I woke up with no voice the nest morning. I absolutely no voice. And it took a couple of days for whatever it was that caused the voice to go away to really hit me. So it wasn't until Monday that I got sick and I was actually down for the count. But I'm back, and that's okay. It's messy being a beginner. Sometimes we get interrupted in ways that we absolutely weren't even anticipating. Something will just run us right off the road. And I will say that there were a couple of times when I was like, gosh, should I be anxious or nervous or feel bad about not getting back on like I said I was going to, and coming back to do more things that I said. And then I asked myself, there was these two shoulders, somebody on each shoulder. One was like, shouldn't you feel anxious about this? And the other one was like, why? What can I do about it? What will being anxious about it help? Nothing, absolutely nothing. It'll just make life harder, make it harder to get back on there, bring up feelings that I don't need to be carrying, that I really honestly couldn't even do anything about. So now I'm back, and I have most of my voice back. I think it probably, I can still feel a little bit, but I'm ready to move back. The other thing that I noticed in the first test, that if you've watched the live stream test one, you may have seen it too. I tried to do a screen share, and when I do a screen share, it's supposed to drop me into another little box so that I can still show you things and show my screen. Well, what happened in the first one was I just got a black background, and I didn't have a way. Oh, let me pause this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. I can see it now. And so I can at least see the screen as you can see it. I can't hear it because I had to turn the volume all the way down. That's okay. All right, so what I want to do, what does this say? I can mute myself. Oh, that would help. I can share the screen, or I can share the whole video. I'm not going to worry about that yet. All right. So I'm going to share a screen with you. I'm going to share that. I'm going to, oh my gosh, it worked this time. I wonder what I did wrong before. Okay, so another new thing that I'm doing that I'm being a beginner about, and I ended up taking a break from that too, because I just kind of hit a spot. I got a weird thing in my shoulder. And so while I was letting that rest, I haven't been writing, but I have been copying the Gospels into this book, which I tried to show you in the last video, but it wasn't doing it. Anyway, I've been using the Bible Gateway. What you can see on the screen is the Bible Gateway, chapter 8 of Matthew. And that's where I am. I have already done the first couple or so chapters of the other books. I have this really great notebook. The pages are nice and thick, so it doesn't bleed through. I'm using a Papermate Inkjoy. It's got, I can't remember, I think it's 150 pages. Does it say? It doesn't say here. I'll have to try to look up the description. Anyway, I ordered it off of Amazon. They have multiple different covers that you can choose from, and I think they run between $12 and $15. Some of them are priced a little more, I guess. I don't know why. It has dividers, but the dividers can be pulled out. And I am I am doing it this way. When I told you, if you missed the first live stream, one of the things that I shared was that another mentor friend had challenged me with a group to read through the Gospels like you haven't ever read them before. And I thought, how am I going to do that? And so I was talking to God about it and just kind of listening throughout the day. And I hopped on Facebook for something, and a friend was sharing how, I think for the last year and a half, she had been copying the scriptures into a notebook, handwriting the Bible, and was sharing how meaningful that had been to her. And one of the benefits was she was able to like focus on the little details and read them like it made everything more fresh because she was catching, just read it. And I thought, that's what I need. And so I ordered, and I have plenty of pens, but I also ordered, let's see if you can see this, these whiteouts. Remember the old whiteout that we used to paint on that was liquid and made bumps and all of that? Well, this stuff goes on dry. It's like a tape. And then maybe in a future practice video, I'll show you how it works in the book. But when I make a mistake, I just quickly move over that, and then I can write on it right away because it comes out dry. It's not ever wet. I don't have to wait for it to dry. So anyway, that's one of my big new things that I'm doing. I'm so pleased that this live stream, the screen share seemed to work. I'm going to cancel the screen share. All right. And you can see I'm also, one of my other new things I'm doing, this has been ongoing for a while, is a lot of DIY in my house. I can see somebody's visiting. If you feel safe commenting in the chat, I would love to know who's here. If you want to share your name or where you're from. And if you don't feel safe doing that right now, that's okay. I am going to add in the description below my group that I'm going to be practicing in tonight. I'm going to practice live streaming in there. My goal is to have a group off of YouTube for women who don't feel comfortable commenting on a public video, but want to participate and engage. So you can watch the videos and even the live streams inside of this group that is not on social media. It's on a platform called system.io, and you can only be in there if I let you in there. And I will put the link in the description so that you can go request access to that group. And I ask a bunch of questions to check everybody out and let in people. And I can also remove people if we end up with somebody in there that isn't safe. Hopefully we won't need that, but that's available. If it's not, in another actual video, now that I'll be recording again because I have my voice back, I will, we'll talk a little bit about online safety. I have some things I want to talk about with online safety. So I think I have the basic. This is the basic. I basically redid the first test, and I'm hoping to do one more test before one today. And then I have some meetings, and I'm going to get back and do two more practices tonight at about 1 or 2 more practices tonight at about 7 p.m. At least one of them will be streamed into the group, but it will also be available live here. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you. I'm looking forward to getting this figured out so that I can do it. And in the next video, when I do my tests, I think I'm testing a different microphone and a couple of other little things. And I will be just sharing a little bit about another thing that I'm new at recently, which is cutting limbs off of my trees out in my yard, which has been challenging and felt really, really awkward at first. It was like a real fresh reminder of what it's like to be a messy beginner. But I'm starting to get a little bit of the hang of it, kind of. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.